back. Oh, mute monster there. And welcome back, everybody, to episode 165 of Two Goalies, One Mic, brought to you by where we're located right now, Fattey Beer, down at Genesee Street, 5 Genesee Street in downtown Buffalo. I am here with, it's been a minute, right?
Yeah.
Long time.
Minute and a half.
We had a little bit of a tradition going to the home opener together.
3 years, been good 3 years.
Yes, that's right. And had to keep tradition alive. So here we are down at the Fattey Beer location at 5 Genesee Street in downtown Buffalo. And Steve, huge, like I almost say a must win. Like, right? If you're the Buffalo Sabres, this is a must win. The vibes are never going to be higher.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Like, you're going to have a full house tonight. It's Lindy's first game in
over a decade.
Oh yeah, over a decade. Yeah, 11 years. Behind a Sabres bench. The vibes are going to be high. I'm wearing my Lindy shirt right here, as you can see. Little name tag there behind
logo.
it. Buffalo logo.
You
You exactly know how it is. But Steve, just give the people your thoughts here. What do you predict out of this matchup tonight against the LA Kings without Drew Doughty? A new goaltender, right? Usually a new goaltender net.
Yeah, Brian Darcy Kemper.
Yep, Brian Darcy Kemper, who's been a very reliable average goaltender in the NHL, but I think we might have the advantage there in that with UPL, as long as we get the UPL from last year.
Yeah.
But your thoughts on this matchup tonight and just the vibes here at Fattey Beer tonight?
Well, the vibes here are immaculate. Quiet, but not too quiet. The cases are kind of hard to predict, mostly because every single year they make it to the playoffs, they immediately face the Edmonton Oilers that have one or, if not two, of the greatest players playing hockey in this present era. So they almost instantly get trounced. So it's kind of hard to know exactly what kind of team LA truly is when once they make it to a postseason, their competition is one of the best teams in the world, or the best players in the world. And it's, kind of unfair, to be completely honest. I don't envy their position in their conference. I don't envy ours either. That said, their offensive core is absolutely fucking solid. No notes. Love what they're building over there. The vets are still kicking. Kopitar is still amazing. Some of their other veterans got, buy that big money deal now. He's obviously got a big prove it year to do right now. Wants to prove to the team that he's worth the money they just shelled out for him. Without Doughty, that decor is a little bit, it's not quite suspect, but it's a little bit shaky in my opinion. They don't have any names that really pop off the screen. The jury's still kind of out on Darcy Kemper. 1 year he's immaculate, and another year if his contract would allow it, he would be probably sent down to the minors for a little bit. So you're never quite sure exactly what goal you're going to get out of Darcy Kemper. So I feel like that and the decor are kind of the shaky factors, but Buffalo's got to be careful with that offense. It's going to be scary.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, man. Not having Drew Doughty is a big deal, especially when we're dealing with injuries. Obviously, no JJ Peterka tonight. Have they given us an update on Zach Benson?
He's going to be a game-time decision. They're going to be dressing an extra forward. I don't know if that means Jacob Bryson.
Are we going to have Jacob Bryson on the wing?
Pulling a Mark Pizik. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough call.
But there's going to be an extra forward in the event that Benson cannot go. But I think Benson's going to go. I think he's too much of a gamer to just sit out the home opener. I think he knows how much is on the line. I think that boy, as young as he is, already bleeds blue and gold. So
yeah, I think this is a game where you definitely need. If you're not going to have JJ Peterka, you absolutely want Zach Benson in the lineup. I mean, he's going to give you some jam. He plays a very, he's a pass out there, and I think that's the type of guy Lindy likes. So for me, I definitely need Zach Benson in there, especially if you're not going to probably have your best 200-foot player. And I'm not even shy in saying this. He's your best all-around hockey player in JJ Peterka.
Yeah, I've been on the JJ Peterka train for a very long time. Love that young man. Absolute steal in the second round. I mean, I'm trying to think of a second-round pick that's a little bit nastier than him, and I'm kind of coming up empty, but I might be biased. But yeah, I mean, without JJ Peterka, that's definitely a hit. That's definitely a loss. But I mean, it does make opportunities for people like Yuri Kulik to stick around with the club. Obviously, he's not going to be getting the first line slot next to Tage and Tuck, but he's definitely going to be he's going to have a role to begin with, and not just be sent back down to Amherst. So, yeah, definitely need Benson. Definitely need everybody that's there to show up and shine.
Yeah, part of me. I mean, we talk about obviously the vibes in downtown Buffalo, down at KeyBank Center tonight, but how badly does a team need to like feed off of this crowd tonight? Obviously, the blue carpet, like the blue carpet thing downtown before the game. I think that's going on right now, or it was earlier.
It
might already be over with, by honestly. It's about an hour, a little less than an hour and a half before puck drop. I'm sure that most of the players are, already in the locker room getting ready with their pregame routines and whatnot. But like, how badly do they need to come off to like a hot start here? They cannot afford to just just like their first 2 games, a slow start, much like the Sabres teams we saw last season. So how important is it to really put their foot on the pedal right from opening faceoff and honestly put LA on their heels right away? It doesn't mean being physical, it doesn't mean being fast. Like, what is it going to take to get this team on their heels?
I mean, that's a tough question. I mean, we saw Lindy try to start jam with the fourth line, that speedy, heavy hitting, just going to get up in your face and make you have a hard time line in game 1. That didn't quite work out. So game 2, they just went with the Stars. That also didn't quite work out. But I think at the end of the day, where we're at now, there's no room for excuses. There's no room for development. There's no room for growth and learning from things. It's now or never. Like, the guy with unfinished business is back here to finish the job, finish the story. I know you love that tag from, the dashing Cody Rhodes finishing a story. But yeah, no, I think everybody knows, whether they're saying it overtly or not, that if things just same old Sabres this year, this is going to be a very eventful summer and not in a good way. And I don't think anybody wants that. No one wants to see the team continue to, under deliver, especially just, you can't put the 13-year drought on everybody in the lineup now, but again, it is their burden to bear. They got to get it done. And yeah, anything short of just, either a fight or a goal in the first 5 minutes is going to lead to maybe a few groans and moans from the hometown fans.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. And we know this fan base will not hesitate to boo this team off the ice. If they give up 2 or 3 goals in the first period and they're down 2 or 3 nothing going into the second, this team, home opener or not, Lindy era 2.0 or not, you can bet your ass that they will get booed off the ice.
Oh, I've done it myself. Countless times.
Yeah, I mean they deserved it to pass. So for me, you just need to just have a hot start here. But let's talk about the vibes here at Fattey Beer, downtown Buffalo, one of many locations here at Fattey Beer. Just in case you guys weren't aware, on Sabres game nights, Sabres game days, they have $5 drafts for all mug peppers and today. I'm not sure if this is a permanent thing or maybe they changed the different beer per Sabres game, but tonight it's $5 FPA drafts. Absolutely, it's packed here right now. That's why we had to come outside so you guys could hear us. But definitely great vibes over here at Fattey Beer. I know my kind of like my home location is at the Lancaster location, mounted up by our boy Greg Day, who is actually inside waiting for us to come and have a beer with him. But what do you think of the vibes here at Fattey Beer right now?
I'm liking it. It's crowded, but not too crowded. You can get around. Nice layout, nice space. It's clean. I like a bar. My feet don't stick to the floor. Fattey delivers that in spades.
Right.
I mean, I'm personally a non-alcoholic beer drinker at this point in my life. I cut the sauce out a hot minute ago, but when I'm looking at this wall and that cooler, they got a load of varieties. So if you never want to drink the same beer twice, this is the place to come. I mean, they got drinks on drinks on drinks.
Listen, over 300 beers to choose from. Fattey Beer is the absolute spot to be on your Sabres game nights, your Bill game days. Honest to God, the vibes are always great here. And I always say that word a lot, vibes, but it's true. Great music. They always have live entertainment, trivia, the works, man. And they always have drink specials on for your game days, whether it's the Bills or the Sabres. They're always taking care of the customer first. And make sure you tip your bartenders. They do a really good job here. So just predictions here, Steve, heading into tonight. How do you feel about this team? The matchup between a very tough to play against LA Kings.
I mean, it's going to be a tough matchup. I think Lindsay's definitely given them an earful. If his previous coaching style of just showing them every misstep in the video room is an indicator of how he does it now, people have seen the error of their ways. He's not going to let you off the hook. It's not just a bad night. You can't just shake it up. And that's exactly what you're bottoming for, to hold people accountable.
Accountability is a huge thing, yeah.
Point out their flaws and just let them know, like, this is a big fucking game. not only to the city, not only to the fans, but to yourselves. You can't go into the beginning of the year already down by 3. You can't be chasing a season by game 3. That's just unacceptable. That's not what a winning team. That's not what a contending team does. So if you want to prove people wrong, don't just say it. You got to go out and fucking do it.
Yeah.
And that's why this night is so important. That said, I think it's going to be a heated contest, even with Buffalo's quote-unquote advantage of having played 2 NHL games already overseas. But I think it's going to be.
They don't count, all right?
Yeah.
Since playing North America doesn't count.
It's gonna be a close contest. I mean, it counts in the standings, unfortunately, but
yeah,
it's going to be a close contest. I think it's going to be decided by 1.
You're live.
But I do think that Buffalo's going to kick out the win, maybe 4-3 here.
All right. We got Greg Day, GD2, Greg Day Jr.
GD2, GD3 is here.
And manager of the Fattey Beer Lancaster.
Fattey Beer Lancaster.
And we got GD3 here. What's up, buddy? We got a prediction for the Sports Sabres tonight? We got a prediction. First prediction here for GD. Come on in. What do we got? Speak up.
3-2.
3-2.
3-2
Who's scoring the
Buffalo.
goals? Who's scoring the goals?
Say
Darlene.
I don't think
Yeah. Oh, that's not good for our.
Darlene.
Darlene. Who gets the game win? Who? Samuelson?
Samuelson.
What a hot take.
Guys, won 2,000 on FanDuel.
Samuelson with the game winner in regulation. Matthias Samuelson.
By the way, really quick, get to Fattey Beer Buffalo on game nights. $5 drafts for Mug Club members. $5 FGA for everybody. Great deal.
Is that at every Fattey Beer or just downtown Buffalo?
Fattey Beer Buffalo.
Fattey Beer Buffalo. Make sure you get down here.
Yeah.
Your predictions from you, Greg, before we get to ours.
Oh, score prediction. I have a feeling the Kings haven't had any games yet. Long travel. Buffalo is 0-2, obviously.
Yep.
We need a win. Buffalo 4-3.
Buffalo 4-3. Who gets the game winner?
Zach Benson.
Zach Benson. Wow. No Dylan Cousins.
No.
Dylan Cousins will score. Dylan Cousins will score. Zach Benson, game winner. They do come out buzzing, hopefully. They do owe the fans the game tonight. Home opener, tons of energy. Let's get a W.
Yep. Start Lindy era 2.0.
Lindy Ruff is behind the bench.
Yeah.
It sounds
First time
crazy.
in 11 years.
It sounds crazy to say. Also, I may or may not have lost my Brian Holsinger jersey.
What?
I can't find it. Heartbreaking. But yes,
If anybody has got their selling a Brian Holsinger jersey,
Brian
please.
Holsinger,
Please get on the
2X. Yes, Ruff is back behind the bench, which just saying it is crazy. I do think he brings 5 to 10 wins to this team. He is that good of a coach. They do come out flying tonight. They win 4-3.
4-3. Steve, your predictions.
I also thought it's going to be 4-3. I don't underestimate that Kings offense, so I think they're going to put 3 no matter who's net. Although I think it's obvious. UPL.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh, he cut him off. Cut Producer Steve off.
sorry, Adrian Kempe, anytime goal scorer, plus 165.
Hammer it.
He is so underrated as a player. First unit power play, first line winger all the time. I think he scores a goal tonight.
Lock it in. Yeah,
Lock it in, guys. Lock it in.
Kempe's sick.
I love it.
Kempe's sick.
I think Cousins is obviously getting the game winner. I think Tage get to 50 goals this year. Tonight will be number 2, maybe even number 3. But yeah, I think Zach Benson's going to have a chip on his shoulder after getting hurt in Prague. He's getting one tonight too.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna be a little higher scoring than all 3 of you. I'm gonna go 6-5. 6-5. Sabres win. Game winning goal coming from Tage Thompson. I think Tage Thompson has a 3-point night tonight.
Here's the real question. Both of you guys. Is Doug Allen back in the building tonight?
Is Doug Allen back in the building? I don't know.
Does
I don't think so.
Does
I don't think
Dougie
so.
get back behind the mic?
I don't think so. He wasn't behind the mic last year, right? No.
Was the coach Lindy Ruff last year?
I don't know
Let's
if
go
Lindy,
full.
I don't know if Lindy cares that much about the anthem.
I'm not saying it's his choice. I'm saying it's time to bring it back to when this team was good. Briere, Drury, Finneganov, Doug Allen. It's time.
Yeah. I mean, definitely, I'm all on board with it. I'm all on board with it.
No one
yeah.
rocks a bow tie better.
No, it's true. I miss the the points of the fans at the end. Great times.
The hair was
Miss those times. But yeah, I make sure you get down over here to Fattey Beer.
Yes, absolutely.
Downtown Buffalo, or any of your Fattey Beer locations. Downtown locations specifically, again, as Greg Day Jr. said, bartender over at Lancaster. Manager. Sorry, excuse me. Manager. Beer manager. He's the beer manager.
Beer keeper.
The beer keeper. Like, what is it in Ghostbusters? The gatekeeper. You're the beer keeper. You're the beer keeper of Fattey Lancaster. Make sure you get over here on a downtown Buffalo. $5 drafts.
I mean, to be honest,
the
place is rocking.
It's
a lot of Sabres series in there.
Yep.
Good to see. This town is ready for a playoff season. Get there.
We've been ready.
Half the conference makes.
Everyone knows I've been ready. I've been ready for a long time. But yeah, so just make sure you get down here again, as we stated before. $5 drafts for all Mug Club members, and $5 FDI drafts for literally everybody.
Crushable mango wheat.
I'm gonna have to give that a try.
All right,
good. Yep.
Go Sabres.
Go Sabres. We're gonna sign off here and gonna have ourselves a beer. But again, as I said, my prediction is 6-5 Sabres. With Tage Thompson, game winner. Me and Greg have a little parlay going. We decided to do, I think it's Tage Thompson, 40 or more goals. We did, I should have asked him before that. He placed the bet, but it involves Tage Thompson, 40 or more goals. I can't remember if JJ Paterka. No, JJ Paterka is not in it.
JJ Paterka is not. Well, you already lost your bet, man.
No. It's 40, and then Sam Reinhart, 50 or more goals. JJ Paterka, 40. And we might have did Jeff Skinner 40. I don't know if it was Jeff Skinner though.
That definitely sounds about right. If he's playing on Draisaitl wing all year, that sounds about right.
Yeah, it might be. But regardless, those are at least two. Reinhart 50, 40, and the other player was 40. I can't remember who. I'll figure it out here in a second. But as always, guys, go Sabres. Make sure you get to your local Fattey Beer. It's been a blast. Let's hope they show up tonight for Lindy, right? Oh, actually, real quick, we got some comments here. I didn't even notice this. From Joey Hash. Let's go Sabres. 4-2 prediction from Joey Hash. Unfortunately, JJ Paterka is not playing. Hopefully, the younger Tolley getting the start and not UPL. Unfortunately, UPL is getting the start. Although Devin Levi played fantastic against the New Jersey Devils. I like this optimism from Patrick Flannery. Stanley Cup or bust this year. I don't know if I go that far, Pat, but I'm all on board. I mean,
his dude gets it.
Yeah, his dude gets it. So, finally signing off. Let's go Sabres. Beautiful evening here, downtown Buffalo. Great night for a Sabres game. Right, great night for the home opener. And make sure you get to your local Fattey Beer. We will talk to you guys later. Go Sabres.